What's up, risk managers? My name is NASDAQ Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to tonight's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, analyze today's session, and from that, build a winning game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data, and be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. At 7:30, we have a big block of news with a focus on average hourly earnings for the month of August, average weekly hours for the month of August, and finally, non-farm payrolls and underemployment rate for the month of August. At 7:45 and 10 o'clock, we have Fed Williams and Waller speaking. And at 2:30, we have some CFTC data being released. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream, and today was definitely a range day. And as I analyze the charts, I see about 3 clues that's going to be essential for helping us find the best trades going into tomorrow's stream. So let's jump into it. During the overnight session, the NASDAQ opened slightly bearish, trading in a 126-point range. However, once price swept the liquidity underneath this range, price rallied 322 points to the upside that was quickly followed by a 308-point drop to the downside. We did see price rally into the lunch session, but at the start of power hour, price sold off and traded in a range going into the close of the session. And based on this price action, here's what I'm going to be looking for. So today was full of back and forth price action on the NASDAQ. And at any moment, the momentum shifted from one side to the other. It's clear that the bears are in control, but the bulls are not giving up without a fight because they found support towards the close of the session. And if the bulls can hold price overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction of a retest of a level at 965 because this is where we saw the break of structure to the downside, and we also saw bears sell the retest at this level. And if the bears are able to reclaim 965 and find support at this level, this would signal more buying pressure from the bulls, and I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 19,020 and 890. But if the bears are able to maintain control of this market overnight, and we do see price continue to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 824. Because this is Wednesday's low of day, and it's highly likely this level is the bears' current objective. And taking out this level would signal more selling pressure from the bears. And if we do see a break of structure to the downside, I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 775 and 750. But the price action overnight will definitely be essential for our bias going into tomorrow's stream. Now, if you're enjoying the content and appreciate the value that me and my trading partner provides to the trading community, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the release of our next NA meeting and live streams. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And during the overnight session, the E-mini S&P opened slightly bearish and trading within a 25-point range. However, once price swept the liquidity below this range, price rallied 45 points to the upside before quickly selling off 67 points to the downside. Price did rally going into the lunch session, but began to sell off going into power hour. And based on this price action, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So just like the NQ, we saw the ES open and trade within a range. And once price swept the liquidity below the range, we saw the market rally and then sell off into the close of session. But price did find support. But if the bears maintain control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 495 and 490. Because 490 was the lower day for yesterday's session, and I do expect for the bulls to step up somewhere within this range. But if the bulls fail to hold this range overnight and price continues to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 485 and 480. Because this range has been used as support and resistance in the past. And I expect for passive buy orders to be resting in this area to buy the retest. But if the bulls can regain control overnight and we do see price trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 520 and 515, because price has been rotating back and forth between this range. And if the bulls can find support above this range, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level around 428. But keep in mind that we do have non-farm payroll tomorrow morning at 7:30 Central Time, and it's best to trade the reaction to the news instead of trying to interpret it. But I'll be monitoring both markets overnight to identify the best trades as we go into tomorrow's stream. And in summary, both markets opened slightly bearish and traded within a range until the start of the New York session. Both markets had a massive short squeeze rally, retesting previous areas of resistance. And finally, non-farm payroll will be released at 7:30 Central Time tomorrow morning. And that's all I have for tonight, risk managers. And you can watch us trade these concepts live by clicking this video. We'll see you there.